Okay, here I'm gonna tie the bead head pheasant tail size 10, 12, or 14. All those work. I prefer this size. With the gold bead head, it really attracts them, and you can get it down deep. Start out with a thread base. I like brown because it matches the color of the pheasant tail. And then you just grab, you can have it weighted or non-weighted. I like it weighted so I don't have to put any sinkers on my line, because those just get in the way sometimes. So I get some lead wire. I like the smaller so it doesn't interfere with all your other stuff. And you can just wrap that right on here. You don't want to go too far back though. Just wrap this on. Wrap. And next I'm gonna put some really strong glue on. I like Zap-A-Gap. It's just really strong. And from when I was up in northeast Iowa a few months ago, the fish just tear up your fly, so you want it to be as strong as possible. So I like to I'll wrap some thread over this. And then just put a little bit of Zap-A-Gap on it, just over the top. Just a little bit, just like that. And I wrap over it again. And if there's any excess, just grab anything you have. I got some excess wire right here, and you can just wipe it off. Just set that to the side. Okay, so next we'll put the tail on. I just like my pheasant tail. I like a long piece so I can control it, the length and stuff, because you just get the short ones, I don't know, they just don't work very well. And also with the sizes, it matters what kind of pheasant tail is in your area, but I like the side because it's big and they can see it. And I just tie this on right here and have it as long as the bottom part of the shank, so not very long. It's about right there. You can just tie this in. Oh yeah, especially when you wait till your glue's dried, otherwise it'll stick to your fingers and stuff. I want a little bit more of a bushy tail, so I'll get some more pheasant tail. Yep, and you can just tie that right on top of that. Just like that. And then when you get your tail, however much you want to, and then you can start tying on your your body. You can also put some gold ribbon down, but I'm not going to do that. You put that on right now so you wouldn't see it wrapped around. Tied on, I mean. And you don't want to use too much when you wrap the pheasant tail around, so just grab a good amount, start at the bottom of the hook, get a couple wraps in there, go down to where the tail starts, and then I'm gonna just put on a little bit more Zap-A-Gap so that it'll hold the pheasant tail thing down. This stuff is so good. Wish I would have had it on my last flies when I went up there, because those fish were just tearing it up. And you just wrap it around, each one close to each other. Sometimes it does that. You just need to re-put it on. And then you just tie it down. And you grab another piece. Just tie that on again right there. Wrap it down. wrap it around. Sorry, this doesn't happen that much. I don't know why it's happening. Just wrap that around. Sometimes you miss some, but it's not that big of a deal. You can just trim it off. Now we're going to put some legs on. Sometimes you can put legs on, but sometimes you don't have to. It's easier if you don't. So you just get a few pheasant tail fiber things and just tie them onto the side like this. Just like that. And I'm going to leave that on there. I'll show you a little bit why. Then you do the same thing to this side. Just tie it on. Just do a couple loose things so then you can match the other side and pull it through for however much you need. Just like that. And then this extra stuff, you don't want too much. So you can trim some of it off. And then this extra stuff you just wrap around to make the head. That's too much. You just pull some out. Just like that. And you go around a couple times. And then just tie it off. And this is how you make the bead head pheasant tail. I like to fish it in the rapids. I caught about 30 trout that one day on Bloody Run. This time ago we weren't having very much luck, and then I tried this, and I was just catching so many. So much fun. You can just keep tying it off. Oh, that one got caught there. And then just put a little bit of Zappa Gap right on the head. And that'll hold it in there, and you can just twist it around, you know. Just like that. Get the excess off. Bead head pheasant tail. Tons of trout, Iowa streams, anywhere else too. Good luck fishing and tight lines.